Okay, I think it worked. I just gotta get everything all. Pop out chat. And do a little bit of this and a little bit of that on a little bit of this. Hopefully that works. And I'll reduce it down a little bit. Let's see here. Tonight we're going hard, 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 hard. We live? Please tell me we're live. We're fucking live, thank God. It worked. It worked. Tonight we're going hard, 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 hard. It worked. Hard. We live? We got Mark in chat. Welcome in, Mark. Please tell me we're live. Fawn and Jackie in chat too. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. We're fucking live, thank God. I'm not bad right now. Thank you, Mark, for asking. How about you, brother? It worked. Tonight we're going hard, hard, hard. It worked. Hard. We live? We got Mark in chat. Welcome in, Mark. Please tell me we're live. Fawn and Jackie in chat too. Okay. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. I don't want to hear my own voice. That's scary. I'm still trying to set up, y'all. 1 second. I'm a little bit behind. Here we go. Okay. All right. 1 second, y'all. All right. Let's see the chat. Is the chat working? Hold on. Is the chat on the screen working, y'all? I'm having technical difficulties like every single time we go live, but that's just how it is. At this point, I've accepted it. Let's see. Why is there AI commercials? Okay, here we go. Hey, Jackie. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. We got 12 people in here. God damn. Hey, Fawn. Got Freestyle. Hey, Freestyle. Hopefully everything's all well. I'm fighting for my life mentally, but it's okay. The show must go on. So let's see. Okay, perfect. Everyone sees chat. But it's weird because this is not working. Let me see if I can pop up chat in. Hey, Lori. That's going to be hard, but I'll try it. It usually works, but this time around it's probably not going to work because that's just my luck. But 1 sec while I try to get everything all in check here. Okay. No, I need to go live. Manage. Goddamn computer things. All right. And pop out this chat. Let's try that one more time. It usually works, but I mean, okay. Let's try this. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. Kat, welcome in, Kat. Hopefully doing well. Hopefully the exposure is not too harsh here. I feel like the flashbanged. God damn, it's sunny out. Kat says, just lurking as usual, trouble chatting. No worries. I love you too, Kat. All right, so we're going to be live for like an hour. TBH. Oh, wait, do I have to? Hold on, someone type in chat real quick. I need to double check something. One sec, y'all. I think it should be fine. I hope. All right, I guess we're watching some old videos, and I don't really want to watch old videos, but I don't really want to watch freaking fake paranormal stuff, to be honest. I don't really want to do that today because I don't want to be copyrighted. What's up, Bruce? What's going on, brother? We got Bruce in chat too. We got Bruce. Hell yeah. Hopefully you're safe from the snowstorm, my friend. Hopefully everything's all good. Oh, thank you, Freestyle, for the test. Let me see if that worked. And it is not working, so I do have to manually. Okay. This is still a learning experience, I guess. Even after a year of doing this. I have to manually make it so this page, goddamn, pop out chat again. I have to leave this on, this page on, in order for chat to actually be updated in my software. Okay, hopefully that works. Probably not. Okay, it worked. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna leave this on. Okay, good. Perfect. Sorry about the technical difficulties, y'all. Should be all set now. Thank you, Freestyle, for your help. In a meeting right now. Zooming. Oh, crap. You can't hear me? Can anyone else not hear me? Mark says, that looks complicated. Is it OBS? OBS, yep, OBS. There's a lot of moving parts, and every single time I hop on live, there's always something wrong. All right, so I guess we're watching some stuff here. I don't really watch my videos, so this is going to be interesting. Even though it does say that I leave it on while I'm editing so I can get some watch time, to be honest. But I don't really actually watch them. No fun, I'm not muted. Okay, everyone else can hear me. Try refreshing. Oh God. Do I really want to watch my old videos though? Oh God. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Jackie. All right. Okay, thank you, Fawn. Perfect, it worked out. I guess we'll watch this one. We're going to an abandoned morgue. I haven't seen this one in forever. The last time I've seen this was... We're going to... Oh, the voice. I haven't seen this since 2023. Donut says, how's the frozen north treating you? Pretty bad. We just got like freaking... I do believe we got 2 feet here in Lowell. It's a little bit shy of 2 feet, I believe. It's pretty bad. All right. Let's see here. All right. Oh, God, I don't want to watch this, but we're watching it. Okay. So this abandoned location is severely creepy. It was a tuberculosis hospital. And I truly believe that this place is haunted. The building right behind me in the video is the children's ward. And we're going to see what's inside. This is back when I did not have a GoPro, so there's not going to be... The stabilization on this video is going to be pretty bad, but I guess we'll deal with it. Why not? All right, let's do this. Thank you, Fawn. Everything's been okay today. I'm trying to keep as productive as possible, and it's helping. For the last 2 weeks, I've been I've been fighting for my life mentally, but it's working. It's working as in I'm getting better. All right, let's do it. But my voice is going to sound so terrible. You guys ready for a ghost hunt?
For the North Sanatorium because, well, hear me out. The mission today is to find the morgue. There is an abandoned morgue and I want to set up my cameras and do a ghost hunt in that area. This is it. We are going inside here. There is no turning back. I really hope, really hope that we get evidence from this location. Glass everywhere.
This is the first time that me and Annie and I actually explored this location. We went to this location several times, and this place always gives a weird feeling. And there's a lot of evidence of squatters down in the morgue too, which is pretty nuts. So this is the first time we're going into this place. This is the first video of this certain location, the first video that we've done of this location. After this video, I think I've done like 4 more on this location of investigating the spot.
And let's just hope this is the morgue. All right, it's time to wear a mask.
Oh, why didn't you cut that out? Of course the door is going to be locked, Noah. Hey Ryan, what's going on? Good to see you here, brother. This location right here is actually rather close to the... Actually, it is within the... What's it called? The Triangle here in Massachusetts. The Bridgewater Triangle.
These places are dangerous.
Why did I try to open... I should have cut that out, like me trying to open up the door. But that's all right.
We don't know what's in here, and we have to make sure our lungs are protected. My aim here is to go straight to the basement. All right? The basement is where it's at. It's cold, it's creepy, and there's probably ghosts down there. Let me know if you've seen anything that I haven't seen. Please, I would love...
This was before I have a tattoo on my chest. What the fuck? What's up, Major Truth? What's going on? And Jen says, hope all is well. Just a reminder to take one day at a time. My grandmother always told me, tomorrow is another day. I get it now. She mean you can start again. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that, sister. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that advice. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. Yeah, Brian, this location is in the Bridgewater Triangle.
To get your feedback.
Now, this is a very old video, so this is not my best work. I'll tell you what right now.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so. Oh my goodness.
Yo, this place is crazy, though.
Yo. That's insane. Okay. The morgue. We're looking for the morgue. Let's find the morgue. Elevator shafts, obviously completely in disrepair.
The last time I went into this location, there was a very creepy Winnie the Pooh teddy bear inside this elevator shaft. But the last time I went here was 2024. I'm not coming back there ever again. This place is so risky. I pushed my luck as hard as I can at this place. I'm not risking anymore going back.
Dang.
I have a lot to lose.
Okay, so I'm going to be lost here.
Of course you're drinking your sweet tea.
I'm definitely going to be lost here, but I'm going to do my best. This place is a labyrinth, so I don't know what we're going to see. This is the theater that we just came out of. Our aim is to go down here. I feel like this might be the right path here.
Jackie, you remember Winnie in there? You remember Winnie in there?
Obviously, these rooms are vacant. There's not really any furniture or anything for that matter. this building is actually where the dorms are for the nurses and the offices. So we actually might be in the wrong facility here. The upstairs is where the nurses' dorms were, but we are going to skip that. Careful, watch your step. Yeah, this does look kind of eerie, but
We are, both of us are not dressed for urban exploring in this video. That's 100% certain. Both of us are like half naked walking into here. Like, what are we doing?
I don't really get a lot of spooky vibes from this place, honestly.
But it was summer.
I want to double check
It was summer, so I'll give us that.
the ground floor real quick because, well, it actually still might be down here. All right, this is the ground floor, but it looks like there's another one. Okay, Annie, what should we take first? Which path? The ground floor? You think this one will be the morgue? The morgue has to be the very bottom, right?
Fawn says, I hate when people got to graffiti the place up. Yeah, totally agree. I despise graffiti in historical locations like this. This is meant to be preserved or even refurbished into something new. Graffiti just ruins it.
Now, this could be just a cellar. Watch your step on these.
Really cool spot.
Yeah, this is a cellar. Definitely eerie, though.
I can't see shit.
But let's go back up.
Yo, those halls. Okay, there was several times within these halls where I was alone and you can hear door slammings. But the thing is, I'm going to count that as just drafts. But when you hear those door slams and you're seeing these halls, there's a few videos of me just running towards that noise in these empty, vacant halls like this. Super dark. It's a blast. It's a freaking blast. It's in my blood. Being in the dark like this. This is my favorite pastime.
I have no idea. No idea. Which part is the morgue?
Oh yeah, we're still looking for the morgue.
Annie, this goes on for fucking ever. Watch your head. Is this it right here? This kind of looks promising.
What
No,
is
no
this?
way, right? No way. Unless... That's the kitchen, right? Yeah, that's the kitchen. Yeah. Let's
Very
move on.
beautiful. I love, okay, so exploring abandoned locations like this over the summer is the best time to do it. For sure, because the vegetation nature just tries to reclaim locations like this. And it's truly something to behold, to be honest. Jen, it's really good to see you, my friend. Happy Tuesday. Let's see here. Ryan says, yeah, not the clothes to explore in a band place. Think I went past this place, never got to go in. Oh, so you know where it is. Yep. Super risky.
Exploring? Yeah. Nice.
Oh, God.
yeah. Looking for the morgue.
So there was a lot that I cut out. There was several parts in this video, or not in the video, but while I was recording, while we were in the kitchen area, when we heard footsteps above, we were like, oh crap, we're gonna go to jail. But it was in reality just teenagers.
Not the basement, but like the first floor. I forget.
Shit, yo, it's sick as fuck.
Oh, thank you.
I've been here a few times. The
Oh, nice.
morgue, I think it was the first floor, but I think we should go there now anyways. But
Let's do it. Is that
It's
it?
kind of funny how they led us to the morgue. Like we found people that would just know where the morgue is. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the
I forgot
morgue.
about this.
No, that is. Look,
Oh, shit. Damn.
this table.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, there we are.
That's where they put everything in.
Awesome.
This is moved from last week.
So right here is where people would lay dead bodies.
Yeah, no shit,
work on
Noah.
them.
The fuck?
Right here, I set up
Obviously.
cat toys. Obviously, right here is where the bodies would be stored.
So before I start running the spirit box, I
Oh,
wanted to
yeah.
explain the science of the spirit box to my new explorer friends and also to you guys. So let's get a whole rundown of how a spirit box works scientifically. So the spirit uses energy broadcasting through the speaker,
Okay.
catches the in-between.
All
The
right.
shift that the spirit box is going through is the power source and it's building. You can start running the
This
spirit
editing sucks, dude. This editing sucks.
your box and get nothing for a while until they figure out how to understand it. So
What's up with the Kevin McLeod tracks going on? That's so stock music.
it's the transmission between the actual box and the speaker. They use the antenna as a microphone and they talk into it. And the spirit box pulls the power from the antenna and brings it to the speaker. I've noticed that
Into the transmission and out the speaker.
so many paranormal investigators remove the antenna. If you remove the antenna from the spirit box, it's completely null void. The spirit won't be able to pull the power from the antenna and bring it to the speaker for them
Yeah.
to speak. If you remove the antenna, even if you do get words, it's not a spirit. So make sure your antenna is on your spirit box. So the sweeping of the stations causes white noise energy that calls and pulls them in. While the energy is in there, they are trying to talk through that energy. They are trying
Correct.
to grasp it and run it through. The spirit box also produces radio waves. It's energy as well. The spirit is
Right.
trying to catch that wave into the radio, and when they catch it, they might say 5 words, for example, and the spirit box will funnel it down to only 1 word instead. That is called spirit box frustration,
Yeah.
where a ghost is literally mad that it
Thank you, Bruce. Yeah, yeah. True. That's true, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Jen says, that's awesome. Those kids were chill. Normally they are being butts. By the way, the editing is good. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I kept in contact with them for a while, but I don't see them around anymore on social media.
can't get every word out, but it's trying. Everything has to do with energy. All of the energy together, sweeping, white noise, broadcasting, radio waves, all give it enough to say words.
All right, yes. Yes, I still believe in that. 3 years later, and I still believe in that.
My name is Noah. I'm here for documentation, for research, for science.
Obviously, we're not going to get anything. Every single time I'm around people, my luck is always crap. I never get a ghost. But when I'm alone, I get ghosts. I'm like, okay.
I'm not here to make...
It's always when I'm trying to show people is when spirits don't want to come out. Hey, Chris, what's going on, bro? Yes, I do have to go to Precious Blood soon, for sure. For sure. The last one I did was for you. That was over the summertime. Because I remember last year when we were talking about it, you sent that email and stuff. I was like, I will, but not during the wintertime. But then over summertime I did it. And I was thinking of you, brother. I was thinking of you, Chris. I'll go back there eventually.
Make you go away. If you do still reside here, can you please come up to us? It might take you a lot to understand. You need a lot of energy to come through, but I believe in you. Can you try your best, please?
Oh, wow. There was more people that walked by. I forgot about that. There was more people walking by. There was more people inside this building. Yeah, so honestly, this paranormal investigation is null and void. is null and void. Anything that you'll get past Noah from this building is null and void. There's too many people. It's over. It's Joe over.
So nobody's here? Nobody is here at all? This device will not harm you. It allows you to speak once more. You probably have...
Hey Ash, what's going on, love? How you doing? You survived a snowstorm.
haven't talked to anyone in a long,
Hey Freestyle,
long
welcome
time.
back.
We're here to talk to you, to communicate with you. It takes like so long. Like I can be in a conversation for like 4 to 8 hours.
All right, bud.
And get nothing. You know, it's like, it's all patience and luck, you know?
It's true.
All right, EVP session number 2.
All right, EVP sessions, Noah, null and void. Null and void. Too many people around in this building. That EVP session will do nothing for you.
Can you try to move the door for us, please? Show us that you're here. If not,
Good luck at work, Ash. Good luck at work. I'm chilling. I got the day off. Luckily. Everything's been all right. It's getting better. Let's see. Hopefully you're doing well too, Ash. And Jen says, I am awesome. Thank you for asking, Fawn. You're so sweet. Good to hear, Jen. Good to hear. Glad everything's all well and happy. Freestyle says, glad I don't live in the East Coast. Yeah, it's pretty bad up here, Freestyle. Holy crap. It's so bad up here.
there is toys that are to my left. We're able to detect you this way, if you care to move them. These jingle when you're around.
Bro's just talking to air.
Can you try your best to use your energy and push one for me, please? You can move any one of these doors if you care to. Like I said, I'm here for research. I'm looking for you. What is your name? So if you're really there, come out right now.
Come out, bro. Come out, little bro.
Why are you still here?
Come out, little bro.
I think honestly, it kind of makes sense there's nobody here though. Honestly, because like why would a spirit want to reside here?
Exactly. Why would a ghost want to reside in a morgue? That makes no sense. Ash says, I work from home, so I will be able to chat. Do need to drive Jake to work, so be back in a few minutes. No worries, Ash. Have a safe drive. We got John in chat too. Welcome in, John. No worries, brother. Laura, thank you for last night with the channel membership. You did not have to do that, hun. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate that, Laura. Thank you. How have you been? Currently, we're watching old videos of mine. Seeing what we can do better here. Because I do need to improve on my investigating.
You know? Makes no sense. If I was dead, I wouldn't want to come back to my morgue. You know? So this place is haunted. No way.
You only investigated like 20 minutes.
So I've caught nothing on the EVP recorder.
Well, to be fair, there was a lot cut from the actual recording. So it was actually more like an hour. Cut down to like 10 minutes. But
Nothing on the spirit box. Nothing with the cat toys. This place is not haunted. I came here thinking that this is gonna be no.
bro, you only investigated for an hour. You're not gonna get anything in an hour of investigating, bro. Done. I want to see the updated one. Let's see us return to it. Let's see. Oh wait, this one is a pretty good one. I enjoy this one. I remember this. I'm actually very proud of this one. Hey Annie, what's up?
All right, everyone, it's Noah Faraday here.
No, I didn't click on this one, Noah. I mean, I guess we'll watch the church one, yeah. So this is in Boston. We are on an island in Boston. And Annie and I kayaked to an abandoned hospital with an abandoned morgue within it, and an abandoned church within it, and an abandoned school in it, with an abandoned cemetery in the island. And this place is technically in the city. But this island's pretty far away from Boston, but it still counts as Boston. This is Long Island. This island's called Long Island. So, in this video, I guess we're investigating an abandoned church. I remember this. I remember this one. I remember getting your feedback on this one. This one's pretty interesting, because I thought I caught a ghost in this video, in this investigation that we've done.
Today, we are going to be paranormal investigating this abandoned church. This church is on an island called Long Island. It's completely abandoned.
Wait, you guys can't really see the titles? You can't really see the subtitles, which sucks. Yeah, Bruce, you know. They're so cool. It would be so freaking sick if you and I could go to one of these islands, brother. It does kind of suck that I have to... Could we put this in theater mode? One second, y'all. Let me try to make it so you actually got... If you guys can actually see the subtitles. Maybe that'll work. I don't know yet, though. Let's see. I'm waiting on my... Yes, that kind of works, right? I wish we could hide the tabs up above, but it is what it is. Or maybe... Hold on, y'all. Let me try to actually adjust this to where it kind of makes sense. One sec, y'all. Maybe that would be better. One sec, y'all. Thank you for your patience. And... if the cross was upside down. You know what? Let's do it like this. That's the best I can do right now. Kind of sucks. That's technically not really full screen, but this video was rendered in 1920 times 1080p, or for resolution, I mean. And this, when I transferred over to this computer, because in order for me to go live, I need this laptop. This display is not 1920 to 1080. That's why we couldn't really see the subtitles from below on the screen, if that makes sense. All right, let's do it.
This church is part of a campus, and this health campus was abandoned because of the bridge that was attached to this island that goes all the way to the mainland. It got demolished, making everyone in this health campus, including the patients and doctors, to evacuate. So this chapel is left.
Oh yeah, dude, that was crazy. We saw skulls. This is the first time ever, while exploring an abandoned place, that I found skulls. It took so long for me to find skulls in an abandoned spot, but I don't know what kind of skulls these are, but that's wild.
here to rot. Without further ado, I'm going to kayak. We're gonna ghost hunt this church.
That kayak, when Andy and I were paddling, it took us about a little over 2 hours to get there. And the current was going against us on the way back. So it took 4 hours to actually get back to land. And we had to avoid all of the ships that were coming out of Boston, all the boats.
See if we can capture any ghosts. Now, mind you, I'm the type of person to...
Thank you for the channel members. I appreciate you. Thank you so much because of you guys help with actually making these videos possible. So thank you. Thank you, Freestyle, for the support. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. I was thinking rats. I was thinking rats, Ryan. I was thinking those skulls are probably rats. I feel like they're kind of too small to be those types of nocturnal creatures.
It's my job to piss off ghosts because I'm trying to get evidence. So don't mind me if I start being provocative to the air. It's because I'm trying to actually capture them on camera instead of running away like half of these ghost hunters. Anywho, let's see if we can actually capture any spirits in this damn location. All right, everyone, so let's get this investigation started.
That was a jump. What the fuck? God damn. Okay. Well, to be fair, the last video, before this video, we actually showed up us kayaking. So maybe we should have done that video first. Oh, I bet you do, Ash. I bet you do. Dude, kayaking is such a good time. Actually, I'm going to shift gears real quick, y'all. Let's actually do the part 1 of exploring this island, and then we'll investigate the church. Because it makes more sense watching part 1 first than watching part 2. So let's actually change directions and actually watch the other part 1 instead, and then we'll watch the church one after. It would give you more context to what's going on. If I can find it. There we are. We have to watch this one first to know what's going on before we watch the church video. Alright, let's do it.
A proposed bridge in Boston Harbor is creating a big divide.
Quincy's ban is the latest move in a long feud over the future of the Long Island Bridge.
I forgot about this.
Mayor Walsh has been vocal about his plans to rebuild the structure, a move that Harris strongly opposes.
If a new bridge goes up out there, traffic's going to get worse here.
We've suffered for years with the buses, the ambulances, the trucks that go out and service Long Island.
Another line in the sand in the battle for rebuilding the Long Island Bridge. Quincy just took a big step to try to stop Boston from rebuilding it by banning construction vehicles from going near the site.
And the bridge was demolished back in 2014 because it was unsafe, which cut off access to a long-term recovery facility on the island. And the city of Quincy has challenged plans to rebuild the bridge because the project would require construction trucks to move through residential neighborhoods in Quincy.
The island belongs to Boston, and the plan, say city officials, isn't to bring in development, but to bring back one of the things that was there before. Help for opioid addicts.
Imagine being told that you have to leave your home and you have just hours to do it. That's what happened last month when a failing bridge prompted the city to close the homeless shelter on Long Island. Now the city is struggling with 700 people who have no place to go.
Hey team, it's Noah Faraday here. We are going to an abandoned island today. We have to kayak all the way over there, and this place is nuts. It has an abandoned morgue, an abandoned school, an abandoned hospital, an abandoned lighthouse, and an abandoned church. I forgot about the abandoned lighthouse. Yeah, 2 feet in Worcester's wild. Yeah, we pretty much got the same font
as John, basically. It was pretty bad. 2 feet of snow. Again.
And some abandoned daycares. It's pretty freaking cool. The history goes, this island is called Long Island. It was settled by the Native Americans, and eventually, in the late 1600s, it got taken over by the colonists. In the early 1900s, it turned into a homeless shelter. So there'll be a bridge coming from this island to that island. Of course, as you see, the bridge is now gone. In the 1920s, it was a homeless shelter. And then in the 1940s, it turned into a disease control facility for people who are sick and have diseases. It's all positive because this whole place was for recovering drug addicts and people who really needed help. So this place was really, really good for them. In the late 2010s, there was no access to this island because they blew this bridge up. The only way to the island, they blew it up. So it's left abandoned. This huge health campus is left abandoned with everything left behind. So
we get to see the morgue. Let's go.
You and I are going there and exploring.
Let's go.
This is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna have to kayak over there. We already kayaked a crap ton already, and we're exhausted.
Oh yeah, we were halfway. So where we parked our kayak, we were like halfway through kayaking over to the island. And like I said, it took like about a little bit over 2 hours to actually get there. And goddamn, it was brutal, especially with an inflatable kayak too.
Let's see what we can explore here. I really want to go to the morgue. That's the big thing for me. Okay, let's go.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, so as we're paddling over there, I want you guys to take a gander at the bridge right now. So this bridge was the only way in and out to the island. So they would bring the homeless people and the recovery addicts through this line of transport. The single bridge.
Bro.
As soon as they blew it up, well, they escorted everybody before it blew up, but as soon as it blew up, it was all left abandoned, everything here. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the lighthouse today.
Bro, my dogs are out in the kayak right now.
It is a risk, but I will guarantee you that we're going to the morgue, and we're going to all the schools and the recreational centers. Over 1,100 patients were on this island, and about 600 doctors / nurses. But they all had to leave. Just don't let the shells hit our inflatable kayak here.
Imagine if the kayak pops. We'll be stranded here.
Okay. Stop if I oars. If you can.
Dude, I miss summer.
All right. Okay. We made it. We did it.
My dogs are out. Put those away.
Oh.
Oh no! Reel her in.
Okay.
That would have been scary. Okay, I gotta get off somehow.
Yeah.
Dude, we were so freaking tired. We were so exhausted. Jen says, that place sounds really cool. Anytime you have to travel by kayak or boat, it makes it 10 times more creepy. Yes. Yes, you get it. Lisa says, so glad to catch a live. I always seem to miss them these days. I'm very glad you're here, sister. I'm very glad you're here. Ash says, inflatable kayak is crazy for the ocean. You are brave, my dude. No, I'm not brave. I'm just dumb. I'm just very fucking dumb. Let's do this.
Me too.
My legs hurt.
Well, they're gonna be even more
Anything for an abandoned place, though. Let's be real.
painful when you hit the shells on the beach.
Bro, have you guys watched Lost? The TV show Lost? Before we continue, let me know in chat if anyone has watched the TV show Lost. Ash says, me too, OMG. If you want, Noah, you should come visit my camp this summer. We could go kayaking. Yes, around the pond. It's beautiful. And pretty sure my camp is haunted. I would love to go, Ash. I would love to go. Ash says, there's a long story, but I'm pretty sure the soul is trapped there. Well, you have to let me know the story once I get there. It's going to be a really good summer, isn't it? Ooh. Yes, okay, so you guys remember Lost. The Maniac, welcome in, my friend. I'll never kayak again. Oh, you probably were here for a little bit. Let's see, hold on one second. There's an ad. Sorry, y'all. I'll never kayak again after mine flipped and threw me in the ocean. Can't swim, thankfully. I had a life vest. Damn. Holy crap. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Ash says, yes, I love Lost. Lisa says, first series. Okay. Freestyle says, I could not do the inflatable. I have a big hard shell ones. Stable. Yes. Yep. So much better. Inflatable ones just are so trash, but we had to do what we had to do. Mark has not watched Lost, and Jackie says, I've watched most of it. Okay. So, the music here is just very slow down. If you guys remember, to those who watch Lost, when they would go like travel across the island, there'd always be the same track, but kind of mixed every single time during every single season of the show. So every single time like the season finale comes up, or whenever they have to migrate to different parts of the island to like find something, it's always a montage of like them hiking up mountains and stuff. This is a huge reference to it, and the music is homage to it. And the music is actually the same composer. It's just I slowed it down so much that we don't get copyrighted. So the music's gonna sound like ass, but it is what it is. I really wanted to implement the Lost soundtrack here without getting copyrighted. I watched Lost for a while until I got lost. Dude! Bro. Okay. Okay. Dude, it's a long walk! Long walk to the abandoned hospital.
See where that speed limit sign is? That empty field?
Let's see. Freestyle says, I watched Lost for a while until I got that one from Freestyle already. Fawn says, you are talking about Land of the Lost, right, Noah? No, not Land of the Lost. The TV show Lost, if you remember. Jen says, this place is huge. Yes, massive. You know it. Fawn says, I've never seen a TV show. Okay. It's pretty, honestly, I love the TV show a lot. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, brother.
Pretty sure this is the abandoned cemetery. No one takes care of this anymore. It's just left to the elements.
You can tell there's a little bit of evidence left that it's a cemetery just by looking at the exterior alone.
All right, and why is it low quality? Let's change that. Change it to 4K. Jackie, I'm surprised I wasn't defeated and dead during this walk because it was just so atrocious. By the time we got there, we were so pooped. And time was ticking. Time was ticking. The sun was going down eventually, and we're not going to be kayaking in the middle of the night. Hell no.
And that's the cross right in the middle of the cemetery. And you might be able to see the gates, quote, quote, where the gates would be over there, the two poles, if you can see it. This cemetery was completely left behind.
That's crazy.
When the mayor decided to blow up the bridge, bridging the mainland to this island.
Hey Jay, what's going on, bro?
Look, it's a coyote. It's a coyote in front of us, look.
Oh God.
You saw that? That's a damn coyote. Now
we were so out of breath. But to our right, to those who are just joining in, to our right is the abandoned cemetery. I've never been to an abandoned cemetery before until this day. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay.
Fine. It's not gonna harm us. Unless we try to fight first, probably. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go in this field because it's probably filled with ticks now.
Yeah.
But I might run the spirit box for 2 seconds real quick for you guys. Just want to see what's going on, just to see if anyone will pop out at us. Anybody here?
I actually think we might have caught something on the spirit box here, but let's see. The maniac says, "Were you able to find the address, Elder Balu? Online will give you a generalized area of the exact location." Yes, thank you so much for recommending me that, my friend. So yes, I did find the exact location, and I found exactly where to park, but I was actually going to go this week, but because of the snowstorm and how Rhode Island's got, 37 inches of snow, it was just not going to happen on my days off this week, so I'm going to have to wait. But yes, thank you for the recommendation on that, because that looks like a beautiful cemetery, and we will be investigating that cemetery soon, and it will be uploaded here. What's going on, Ruth? Good to see you. We got Ruth in chat too. All right, let's see what this abandoned cemetery has for us.
Need help. Need help. I got need help. What'd you need help with? Are you okay?
That's crazy though. Redo that.
Need help. Need help.
That could absolutely be nothing though. Now that I'm listening back to it. What if it was just confirmation biased?
Need help. Need help.
It does sound like it though, but I remember when I was reviewing the footage, when there was no manual subtitle there, it still sounded like need help.
Need help.
Let's see. Freestyle says, not Breaking Bad good, but good. Yeah, fair enough. Breaking Bad, I need to watch Breaking Bad because I heard so many good things about that TV show.
I got need help. What'd you need help with? Are you okay? AM in reverse?
AM in reverse doesn't matter.
What do you need help with? Miss?
No response
No.
for 8 minutes.
We are exactly where we need to be. This place.
Did they just chop up?
We are exactly where we need to be.
Oh wow, there was an audio glitch right there that I didn't realize. Damn. Oops, sorry y'all. Ugh, microphone.
This place is overwhelming. There's so much to look at, so much to explore.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
We're just gonna have to take this one at a time. Just in case, let me try this one.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is the very first time I had to take a shit in a abandoned location. Not inside of an abandoned location. I just had to take a shit on the island. So I took a shit, not really on the abandoned place, in the woods, but like, this is the first time I really had to go near an abandoned place while exploring.
Why not? Oh yeah, it's open, look.
I remember that.
I guess we'll tackle this one first.
I had to use the toilet paper inside of this building in order for me to take a shit in the woods in this island. Luckily, they had toilet paper. Even though it's been abandoned for quite a while, I still have to use it.
Backpack.
It's better than
It's
leaves.
killing me. Looks like there's toilet shards all over the ground. Let me check my mic. Okay. This looks like one of the offices. There's workout equipment. Yeah, look, there's laundry. Yeah, this is the homeless shelter part, Annie, I believe. We are just getting started. There's a printer.
Yeah, this abandoned building is just nothing in it. I think this is exactly where the homeless people were being treated. You're right, Jackie. You're right. Bruce says TMI. I'm sorry, brother. Should have given y'all a warning. When you gotta go, you gotta go. True. They sell porta potties in camping stores, huh? That makes sense. Huh. I did not know that. But I've never really been to a camping store. Freestyle says, when you gotta go, you gotta go. The Maniac says, a friend of mine used the toilet to take a dump in a banned place once. Aww. Damn. I'd be mad at your friend, to be honest. I would be pretty mad at your friend. If my friend wanted to take a crap in a banned place, I'd be mad at him or her. That's funny, though.
A grill? 12 steps. We admit we are powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. Yep, this is the the recovery building. Gentlemen, please make your beds by 8 a.m. Thank you. Interesting.
Okay.
This is like a rehab hospital. This is all clutter. They moved out here.
The buildings get better over time. So this one, we started off rather simple, but eventually we'll see like some creepy stuff.
In a hurry.
No
That's for
water
sure.
in the
There's a
toilet
basement.
bowl at all? Damn.
As you guys already know, to my returning viewers, you guys know I love exploring basements. But this time, I just want to get to the morgue first, but there is power here, Annie.
I forgot about that. This whole place had power.
There's still power here. Your dreams will pay off if you have hope and have energy, you have vision, passion, and determination. Why let it sit in the bank when you can put it to work? Invest it all in what matters most to you and watch an amazing road of happy destiny. That's for sure. That's my YouTube channel in a nutshell right there.
Okay.
Working hard for a couple hundred views, but that's...
All right, to be fair, I don't know why I keep saying to be fair, but this was during, when I was filming this, I did not know I was already banned. I was already being silenced by the person that silenced me because I called that person out. So during this time, I was already silenced. This channel was already silenced. And I did not know.
It's okay to me. I enjoy this. It's my passion. Beds everywhere. Look at this. And some natural lighting. The walls. Oh, wow, black mold. Yeah. Let's get out of here. There's black mold here, Annie. The morgue is a side building over here. If we keep walking, I'm pretty sure we'll end up.
Jen, thank you. Thank you. As I always say, you don't have to do something like that, but thank you. That means a lot, Jen. Thank you. Much love to you and your family. Yeah, it is what it is, Ash. But it's crazy because during this time, this video took a lot of time to actually work on. But it didn't even. I mean, to be fair, maybe it deserved 500 views, but on YouTube's list, YouTube's naughty list. Lisa says, I still haven't worked out who got you banned. I wish I could say it, but I'm not gonna name any names, but the channel name starts with an E, ends with an H. That's all I can give you. That's the closest I can give. And it's confirmed that I'm on the naughty list. Let's see. Freestyle says, for people that do expeditions, for people who do expeditions and fossil hunting, they use the porta potty. Yep. That makes sense. Because where else we're going to poop or pee? No water in the toilet bowl is just crazy. Yeah, it is what it is, Mark. Mark says, you work hard on your videos, Noah, to be silenced like that. Yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. At least I have a new channel now, so now I can upload this one again eventually and see where the re-upload of this video will take me. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, Ash. I think you know. Do you have like a community Discord server? I do not. I do not. I love to send you some more places I know. I have done paranormal investigations with my family since middle school. Really? Definitely got made fun of for that. Really? You got made fun of that? You got made fun? You got made fun of for that? I'm sorry. But, okay, so the Maniac, you can contact me at Noah, PACH 777 at gmail.com. Hey Mariah, what's going on? Mariah says, I thought you had a new channel. You still posting here? I subbed. Thank you, Mariah. Yeah, so I'm still doing live streams here. Because most of my core audience is still on this channel. But at the very end of the live, I will shout out my new channel. Eventually, we will go live on my new channel. I just can't do that yet, I don't think, because I need a certain amount of subs. So I have to go live on this channel. But no matter what, I'm not really ever going to post anything else on this channel. We're going to migrate to those who don't know. We have a new channel. And it's nice and healthy. There's not going to be any debunking on there anymore. Debunking's done on this channel. Because I don't want to risk being silenced again on my new channel. So I'm just... I can't keep calling people out for being fake paranormal ghost hunters. But it's okay. So this is my new channel. Hopefully you guys can see it.
So if you know that if one of my videos pops up and you're gonna click on it or watch later or whatever, then sub to this one. Jen says, I didn't know about the new one. I'll have to sub. Thank you, Jen. And Jen, thank you again, my friend. Thank you for earlier. That means a lot. Thank you for the donation. The Maniac says, we had to write about our weekend in English class, and I chose to write about going ghost hunting at Oak Grove Cemetery in Fall River. I love that cemetery. I love that cemetery. Let's see. John says, I hate dumb calls. I had to deal with some crap. Ah, that's annoying. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Lisa says, oh, I get it. He seems, yeah, is what is. I'm doing okay, Mariah. I'm getting better. I'm getting out of my this depression phase, but it's pretty much slowly going away, which is good because I'm going out and actually fighting for my life to actually get up and do stuff. So now it's been over like 2 weeks of me being sober and actually me going to the gym consistently and eating healthy. So as of right now, I'm starting to feel way better, which is good. Slowly getting better. But I do feel better. Jen says, you're welcome. I do it because I want to. You're cool people. Oh, thank you, Jen. You're cool too. Thank you, sister. All right, let's see. Let's keep going. At the autopsy table. My favorite abandoned places are funeral homes and abandoned morgues. Yes. Those are my favorite abandoned spots. So if I can find this abandoned morgue today, that would be so hype. All right, I remember what happens here. So during this exploration, during this trip, when we went to this island, we were trying to find the morgue, and I was so close on finding it until Annie accidentally brought me away from it. But we didn't know that we were about to approach the morgue. She was just, oh, look, Noah, come over here. There's something over here. So then I was just about to reach the morgue, and I turned around and went to check out what Annie saw. And at that point, we still couldn't find the morgue because at that point I thought, yeah, I'm not going to explain even further because I can't even speak English, but we were so close on finding that morgue. Hopefully it's open. And it's got a shell right here. Is that it? Ash says, Jake's been sober for 2 years now. Well, I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. Good for him. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Good for him. John says, don't be depressed, Noah. You have your integrity. Staying sober is awesome. I have not smoked weed in 13 years. Nice, dude. 13 years. Let's go. You're an awesome guy. Thank you, brother. I still have weed sometimes. That's very rarely, not like in social situations. But when I'm alone, I can smoke, but I cannot smoke nowadays in social situations. But with alcohol was a very, honestly, I can truly say that it did have a hold on me for a bit there. It did have a hold on me. But now, I'm good to go. We're chilling. And my Minecraft video just got rendered, so I can upload that on my gaming channel. Let's go. Okay. Ash says, soon it will be spring, summer, and you can go explore more and ghost hunt. Yes. Yep. And I would like to clarify, this isn't like a seasonal depression kind of thing. This has been going on since, like, spring of last year. Ash says, I still smoke and drink, but it's not a problem for me. But Jake did suffer big time with his alcoholism, and he's doing so much better. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, it's not a bad thing to smoke and drink every once in a while. It's not a problem. You know, socially and stuff. John says, my dad had a cocaine addiction for 30 years. He's 7 years sober now. That's good. Wow. Everybody here and their families are so strong. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, brother. I was an alcoholic from 13 years old to 19 years old. That's crazy work. Holy crap. I'm very glad you're out of that. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing that you recovered, dude. I'm very glad you're away from that now.
All right, the morgue is this way. It's in there. This way. Here
Oh, no, wait, we did find. Oh, okay, wait. No, I'm sorry, I got confused. This is actually the second time we went to this island. This is actually the second time we went to the island. So we did find the morgue. So actually, technically, the church video that we were just about to play before we watched this video, the church video was part 1. Damn. Whatever.
Look at this.
So I guess when we see the church video, when we go back to the island, you'll see me getting very close to the morgue, but not knowing there's a morgue there. And then Annie being like, oh, let's go over here. And I went with her, not knowing there's a morgue here. So we totally missed out on the morgue the first time we went to this island.
Yo. Is there a skull over here? Annie, there's a skull.
That's cool. Mariah says, I'm back. I just had to pull out fresh baked bread. Dude. Fresh baked bread sounds so good. And get my pulled pork sandwich. Dude, let's go. Even better. That's awesome, Mariah. Fresh baked bread with some pulled pork. Making a pulled pork sandwich. What's going to be your side, Mariah? Now, I love cooking, but I've never made pulled pork yet. I want to make barbecue pulled pork. Make it into a sandwich. Yesterday, during the snowstorm, I freaking made a Portuguese dish called bacalhau. It's freaking fantastic. I feel like I've come a long way with my cooking. And Mariah, I'm pretty sure you can beat me with skills of cooking. You can totally kick my ass in the cooking competition, 100%. I am sure of that. You will kick my ass at that. I'm proud of everyone too. Everyone's been doing well. Holy crap. Let's see here. Freestyle says, my dad was an alcoholic for years. It contributed to his cancer and killed him at 62. I'm sorry. I was 18 at the time. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Freestyle. That's a big reason why I also quit, was the fact that if I kept drinking every single frickin' day, I'm going to be spending so much money on medical bills eventually. And my face is going to look dry, and I'm going to look bloated all the time. Like, granted, I'm still young. I'm 27. My body is still, my metabolism's rather swift, but I know eventually it's going to come to get me. And that's why I stopped. Because money.
I don't want to waste all of my savings on medical bills when the time comes, you know? I gotta look ahead. I have to look ahead. John says, I'm not afraid to say on this chat that I was... Oh, I'm sorry about that, brother. I remember you mentioning that before. I remember that. I'm sorry about that, brother. Oh, John Strong. John Strong. Yep, John's been through everything. And he still came out a good man. Bro had every right to be a villain, and he chose not to. Jackie says, it really seems like everyone here has a strong soul. I lost my family while I was 9. Aww. To a house fire. That's terrible. And has made me overcome so much hardship over the years. I'm sorry to hear that, Jackie. Well, you are a tough motherfucker now. I cheat and buy pulled pork, then make sliders. Okay, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Is that a skull animal? Yes. Yep. Could be a rat. I don't know for sure though. Thank you, Mariah. I honestly, okay. I am pretty confident with my cooking. I am very confident with my cooking. But I'm telling you right now, I will not beat Gordon Ramsay, and I will not beat The Occult Life. I will not beat Mariah. Mariah says, I only drink 1 glass of wine I made every other day with dinner. That's fine. That's normal. That's normal. Having red wine or steak or white wine or fish, that's fine. My Portuguese grandfather always says, he always says to put a freaking wine on the table with your fish. O bab vinho com peixe. É bom. A vinho lá em cima da mesa com peixe lá em cima da mesa. Tu coma, barriga chega. Let's see. I'm sorry about that, Fawn. That's awful. Rather recent. Uncle Pat. Let's see here. Over the last 8 years, I lost both parents and brother. It can be hard. I believe that will be extremely tough. That must have been extremely tough, Jay. I'm so sorry. Holy crap. Wow, you guys are very strong. Holy shit. Alcohol consumption greatly increases cancer risk. Younger and younger people get colon cancer. Interesting. I did not know that.
Ain't that nuts? Wow.
That's crazy. The
You
morgue.
found the freaking morgue, huh?
Yeah, sorry again if I am not making any sense with my words.
I never make sense.
I am so beaten down right now.
That's right. Every single time I film in a band location, it's always a long walk to an abandoned location. So by the time I start recording, I'm completely out of breath. And I've been breathing through my mouth the whole time. So when I start talking, I'm just like, bleh, bleh. Because usually if a band places, it can take about going to this abandoned location, we had to tread through a whole ocean. Over 2 hours of ocean on an inflatable kayak. And then had to walk a couple of miles within the islands to get to this hospital. I think this is the longest trek I've done for an abandoned place. But the other abandoned places I've been to, it takes The maximum I've done to walk to a band place is probably like an hour and a half. But usually, like, I have to park far away from the place if there's no trailheads near it. Bruce, thank you, brother. Thank you. I have been sober for 30 years now. Good for you, bro. My drugs are good music, my art. My drugs are good music, my art form, and great entertainment, like what you do. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That made my day. I appreciate you very much. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you. You rock. You rock, homie. That means a lot. Thank you. Bruce is such a nice man. Let's see. Am I missing any chats? Yeah, honestly, I was pretty nervous for my liver, to be honest. All right, let's do it.
I'm exhausted from all the kayaking we've done and the walks all the way over here in the beating sun with barely any water.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I drank all the water. There was no water left.
So, if I just don't really speak English well, I'm sorry. I guess we'll let the buildings speak for themselves. Yeah, this is abandoned. You can tell by the tires. No license plate.
Good. Less to censor. Less work on my video if there's no license plates to block out.
All right, this is the church. Has to be.
The church, let's go.
It should be.
Let's go to the church.
Only authorized personnel allowed. I am an authorized personnel. The chapel, yeah? Yo.
I'm an authorized person. You do realize that I'm an authorized person to get inside these abandoned locations, right?
This is so cool. There's a way
You
in through the
do
door here.
realize.
The window, I mean, not door. It's all glassed up. Shit.
Noah, you really think that's gonna work? Walking in the front door? You know better, brother. You know better. You know better. Quit while you're ahead, my man. Quit while you're ahead. Walk the other way. Take the alternative route.
There's this thing, but do you think we can fit it in there?
Oh yeah, there was a hole in the door that we could have gone through, but...
Let me see.
Noah, that's not gonna work. Just take the alternative. Dumbass.
Let's go around.
Thank you.
There's a window over here. Okay.
Let's see. No, Bruce, thank you, brother. Fawn says, I used to drink liquor, but I quit drinking alcohol cold turkey. Good. Good on you. I'm proud of you, Fawn. Ash says, you need an explorer checklist before you leave the house. I know, right? Well, I do actually have one. I do have one. It's in the bookshelf over there. Let's see. Jen says, you are so lucky. Dehydration is no joke. Facts. Yeah. You're right. But when is Jen ever wrong, though? Jen's always right. Jen is always right. John says, you know what the fun part about getting sober is? What is? Having clear skin and drinking water. Not having a beer gut. Mariah says, I just screened very high likelihood of autism 1. Really? I'm going to get a full assessment. You gotta keep me updated on that, Mariah. Keep me updated on that. John says, your brain slowly heals and life becomes more enjoyable, but for a time, everything will seem hilarious. Huh. Wait, what do you mean by everything seems hilarious?
Yeah, get the full assessment, Mariah. The more you know about it, the better. And extra water too. Gotta be in that. I gotta be into that. Sorry, I can't speak English anymore. What? It's about an hour into the. How long have I been going live for? Yeah, an hour. Every single time, like after an hour, I start losing. Since I've been talking so much, I start to not really speak English anymore. So excuse me, please. Jay says, gotta beat that into your memory. Water, 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 especially on warmer days. For real, bro. And my AAA membership is calling me right now because it's just about to expire. That's probably a sign. Let's see.
Ocean Avenue. But it looks like there is another way in through here, so maybe if we go around, enter this building, we can enter the chapel.
Beautiful day to
Let's go check
explore.
over here. Maybe this door's open, has to be. I don't see any windows that are broken just yet here. But this door might be open.
Skip. Let's skip. Skip.
Look. Yeah. Chapel.
I saw nothing.
Power's still on.
I didn't see anything.
All right, come on, Noah. Please, please let this be open.
Let's just pretend we did not see that sign. Let's pretend we did not see that sign.
There's a lot of barrels. A lot of lights. Is it open? It is.
Facts, though.
Yo.
All right, stop saying yo. That's cringe. I don't like when I say yo. No. I'm glad I don't say that anymore. I guess it happened naturally, but I guess it's just the excitement.
Annie, look. Is that crazy? Wow.
Yeah, Ash, yep. No signs in sight. I saw no signs. Can't believe I didn't block that out.
Wow. There's even a camel. There's even a freaking camel.
I don't know, Jen. I don't know what you're talking about, Jen. We're talking about signs here?
Right in front of the upside down cross. Yeah, of course, urban explorers definitely put this cross upside down. It's really cool to see an abandoned church. I've never explored an abandoned church before. Who knows, maybe
That's hilarious, Jen. I love it. I love you. That's hilarious.
there's some ghosts over here. Look, there's even lighthouses on that that stained glass. It's so peaceful. You can even see the little carvings of the cross.
A camel. A random ass camel in the middle of the thing. Jay says, at least you're not yelling dude and bro. True, though. True. I also yell dude and bro when I get excited. Ash, I think I beat you over the cringe level. I think my cringe is on like high capacity always. I'm pretty sure I top you in the way of cringe. Oh, thank you, Mariah.
Thank you. Lurky turkey mode.
Isn't that cool?
And by the way, Mariah, it's really good to see you pop in again. Really, I know you've been silent for a while on the channel and on your channel, and I'm very glad you popped in. I'm grateful for you.
Now this is cool. There's an upstairs too. There's a loft.
Really cool.
Annie, look over here.
A podium.
That's really cool. We got a lectern over here.
That is a beautiful lectern.
Frickin' lectern. Oh, there's so much to look at in this chapel.
I was so overwhelmed.
Just this chapel alone. It's crazy. Look. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I can tell by my voice that I don't have any water in me right now. Since we drank all the water, for me personally, I can clearly tell that from my voice in this video right now, I definitely need some water.
Yes, pretty bad, Annie. Yeah, is that a sink? Yeah, it sinks over there. What the? Annie, look! There's skeletons. Look. Yo.
Don't say that, Noah. That better be the last fucking time, Noah, I swear to God.
What? Annie, that's crazy. This is just the beginning. We already found skulls in this church. There's so much to unpack here. I'm so overwhelmed, but there is an upstairs. I really want to share with you guys the upstairs. I've never been here before, so you guys are...
Jen says, that camel is a chef's kiss. Mwah. No, for real. Absolutely agree, Jen. Absolutely agree. In the way of cringe, I love it. Did you put the cross back upright? I did not. I should have. Honestly, I did not even think about that for some reason. I guess there was so much going on in my head. We have to explore this. We have to explore that. We have to explore this. We have to explore that. This is only the beginning, like I said. Like, there is so many other buildings we have to explore before nightfall. And this is around, like, 4 p.m. during the day. And the sun sets at 8. And we have, like, over a 3-hour kayak back home. Because going back home on a kayak, the both times we went took longer because of the currents. So there was so much going on in my head that I didn't even think about even propping that back up. And in hindsight, I wish I remembered. I wish I thought about it, but my mind was cluttered. Hey, Angela, we got Angela in chat. That's awesome. Welcome in, Angela. How you doing? Good to see Angela here. She's a legend. Angela's a freaking legend. John says, you guys hear about the Olive Garden chef that committed suicide by sticking his head in the deep fryer? I have. Yep. That was in Pennsylvania, right? Western Pennsylvania? That's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Jen says, that's okay. Leave the cross like that. It will scare future people. That's true. You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right, Ash, too. You're right. You and Jen are both around that. I wasn't really stressed, but my mind was cluttered. That's for sure. There was a lot going on.
Experiencing this with me. Blind. Oh, wow. There's even, wow.
Yeah, John, I tried to get into the chat forum, and for me, I have to show you. It's like not working for me. Like, it's all like black screen, and then like you could see the titles of the video shared, but nothing else. So it's like super glitched on my end. I don't know what's going on.
The confessions. Annie, this is crazy. You can like sit down here. That's insane.
That's cool.
Confession rooms. Wow. These stained glass are so pretty with Jesus on them.
Yeah, these
Such
stained
a pretty
glass.
sight.
The stained glass in this building was so brilliant.
Okay, let's go up the stairs real quick. I want to see the loft. Let's see here. There's a lot of chairs. Wow. This is so cool. Piano.
Organ. You do realize it's actually an organ, Noah, not a piano?
There's a freaking piano.
You do realize.
Going back down the stairs? Okay, let's get out of here. Annie's breathing in all this crap. She forgot her mask, which sucks. Okay, come on. At least there was another way in.
You wouldn't have to go that way because there's another thing too, I think.
What?
Yeah, go that way.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll come back out.
Yeah, I saw that abandoned playground. Yeah, guys, there's an abandoned playground over here too. I can't wait to see. I want to see the lighthouse, but I'm not too sure if we're able to make it this time around.
Yeah, we did not make it to the lighthouse. We actually almost went here a third time. We inflated the kayak and was about to go to this island again because, I mean, with this adventure, it took us two trips to actually explore most of the campus, but we didn't explore all of it. There was still an abandoned lighthouse and abandoned fort on this island. And we were getting so close. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. We were so close on going again for the third time and kayaking once more to get to the abandoned lighthouse. And that was supposed to be a video. My very first abandoned lighthouse. But as soon as we inflated the kayak, both Annie and I agreed that we did not want to traverse through the ocean again for the fifth time. Because the last time we kayaked in the ocean leaving this island, it took us about like 4 hours, I believe, to actually get back to land. And at that point, it was already night and the current was fighting against us. And once we reached land, it was high tide. So technically, it wasn't really land at that point. So we were stepping in our bare feet. Our feet were sinking into the sand and hitting shells. And we had to trek all the way back to my car. So with that experience, with that being said, when we tried to get to the lighthouse, we inflated the kayak and both of us agreed, you know what, maybe we should not do this. And we left. We drove all that way to Winthrop in Boston to kayak. So about like, it was kind of like at 9 a.m. So there was traffic. So it took about an hour to actually drive there to Winthrop to actually launch our kayak. And we just said, fuck it, let's go home. Yeah, that was a sign to not do it again for sure. Because, like I said, the last time we actually kayaked back home from this abandoned spot, it was just an awful experience.
To the lighthouse? Nah, fair enough. But it's also pretty dangerous because one half of the island is active and the other half, which is here, is not active. So it's kind of hard just to like walk over to that lighthouse. But eventually I'll do it. If you guys want me to come.
Not anymore. I want to, but
That plan is dead in the water. Back here, let me know. Share this video out. Share this video out, please. And like the video and do all that kind of stuff while we explore this last building. Yeah.
That's why our children play.
Oh yeah, this is it. This is it, ready?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
The fucking music, turn that off. Or at least like turn it down lower.
This is so cool. Look at that. That is sick. What? Guys, I've never found dolls in a band place before. This is sick.
Well, I have found dolls in a band place, but not like this.
Wow. Candyland.
That's cool.
Sorry, there's so many different board games here. A dollhouse. Whoa. This is so freaking cool.
This is creepy though. Thank you, Jay. Honestly, I would like the creepy music more if the volume was lower. I didn't realize it was that loud. Damn. Oh, thank you, Jen. And thank you, Jay. Right? Isn't that cool, Ash? That's wild. It is sad, Ash. It is sad. Yeah, this should be donated to a daycare for sure. Agreed. All of this should be donated.
This is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. I can't believe it. Oh, wow. Okay, let me just soak this in real quick because I am so hyped right now.
And overwhelmed because there's just so much cool things in this abandoned island.
Jeez. Okay, there's more playrooms, I believe. There has to be, right? That's so creepy, I love it. All the power's on. It's like the back rooms right now.
Yeah, it truly looks like the back rooms in here.
Pretty sure there's probably nothing in here. A lot of beds. So that's where the kids played when the adults were not around. Oh wow, Annie. There's a lot to uncover here. We should come back here, Annie. There's not enough time for us to go through all this, but I'm going to try my best to do as much as possible for you guys.
The water.
Yeah, we can't go over there. The water has been taken over that area, so let's go upstairs, right? I guess.
I love how Annie is just holding the kayak, not the kayaks, the life jackets.
Hopefully we don't get lost. We have to make sure we don't get lost here. Pretty sure we'll be fine, but God knows.
Let's keep going.
The lounge.
Did we reach the lounge?
This must be like.
Let's see what's upstairs.
Lounge.
All right, let's keep skipping. There's more just rooms, I guess.
This is.
Can we find the pool table?
These lockers.
There we go.
There's a pool table. It's a freaking pool table.
The break room.
Wow.
The freaking break room.
This is so cool. Expired food everywhere. This is the lounge. This is the lounge, right? Vending machine that is completely empty.
Welcome back, Fawn.
Books everywhere.
All right, let's actually get to the investigation here. So we kayaked to the church, and let's just find out what we. Well, let's see what we get.
shall we? I have night vision camera up there, up on a loft, GoPro on my head, and this camera. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras.
Jay asks, how long was this place abandoned? It doesn't look old. It doesn't look that old. It's been abandoned since 2013, I believe. 2013, if I remember right.
Cameras. So if we capture a ghost, now is the time. First, we are going to run the spirit box. Second, we're going to run the EVP recorder.
All right.
And then we're going to alternate with them. But anyways, without further ado, let's see if there's anyone here still praying.
Scanning AM.
AM in reverse. AM in reverse.
All right.
Anybody here with me right now? Three? Did I hear three? What's your name? John? Is your name John? Joseph?
Hey, John, it's you. John mentioned on video?
Jacob?
Jacob
What's your
mentioned
name?
on video?
Through the power of Jesus Christ, reveal yourself. Through the power of Jesus Christ, reveal yourself.
All I'm hearing is interference right now. That's all I'm hearing is interference.
I want to see you in one of these pews. My name is Noah.
Nothing.
I am a paranormal investigator. I'm a ghost hunter, a spirit hunter. I'm not here to harm you.
We got a high. I did not realize that. That was dead ass a high. How did I miss that?
Not here to harm you. Hi.
That was straight up a high. Let's see. Jen says, don't know if you ever were into wrestling, but there is a body cam footage of Vince McMahon's crash. It was wild. I never really got into wrestling, to be honest. But his body cam footage of it? That's crazy. Jesus, hopefully he's okay. It was a trip. It was that bad, huh? That crash was that bad. Ash says, oh, killer line. I like that, Noah. See if anyone's still praying. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Thank you, Ash. Huh. Yeah, I never got into wrestling, so I'm not too sure who Vince is, to be honest. If I see his face, then let's see. You know what? I'm going to look him up real quick while it's going.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I know him. Well, not know him, but you know what I mean. Yep. Really? So he got in a crash? Was that recently? Like, really? I recognize him. Wow. All right, so Jen, I'm not crazy. So you heard it too? I thought I heard who is this too. Can we go back? I could be absolutely wrong though.
Hello.
Hear that?
Hello.
Nah, that doesn't sound like who is this.
I'm wrong on that. I'm so wrong on that. It does kind of sound like it, but I think that's pareidolia. What is your name? My name is Noah. My mother based my name off the Bible. My full name. AM in reverse. Reverse doesn't matter. My mother, Joanna, named me. Shout out to Joanna, though. Shout out to my mom, Joanna. I love her. Noah. Do you know where? Yes. All right, we got a yes. Go back to that question again. Named me Noah. Do you know where? Yes. Do you know where Noah is from? Can you prove to me that you're here? Can you prove to me that you're here? By saying what part of the Bible Noah is from. Any clues? You should know. Or
Come
are you
on.
dumb? Come on. Anyone with a working brain knows where Noah is from in the Bible. Do you have a brain? Do you have a brain? I don't know if you do. I don't even know if anybody is here right now. So prove yourself. At this point, well, going into this investigation, I have to, in my opinion, how I do things, I walk in being a full skeptic when I do paranormal investigations. I have to. But granted, on the flip side, that could actually hurt my investigation, because that could mean that I could be shutting myself off from being really open. If you know what I mean. Jay says, I ended up with a Bible name as well, thanks to my dad. Hell yeah, dude. Jay's a good name. Shout out to my, yeah. Ash, I'm very glad you're still here. Let's see, okay. What we got? All right, so Annie is now outside. She couldn't really take the stuff in the air right now because it's mold spores and fiberglass, seems like. It's all filthy, and I should really be putting on a mask right now. So if any noise does appear, unfortunately, I don't know if I can say that it's evidence, because you guys, I don't expect you guys to believe me, you know? Annie, I know, is 100% outside, away from the asbestos-filled church, because she does not have a mask right now. She does not have a mask. So if any noise appears in this church, even if I run towards the evidence, which I will, I don't expect you guys to believe me. All right, let's turn on the EVP and see if we can detect any ghosts from electric voice phenomenons here. But let's go towards the camel. EVP session number 1, I'm placing it, excuse me, burp. Why did you? At least I said excuse me. But why did I implement that in the video? I should have just cut that out. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna place it on the camel. So there we are. The camel gets some love, though. EVP session number 1. I'm pulling out my pants. If there's anybody out here praying to Jesus, to God. Thank you, Fawn. Do you have anything
thank you, Ash.
to
Thank
say
you,
to
Ash.
him? To say to Jesus? Jackie says, everyone here are just great people. I think this is the first time I've ever stayed in a chat this long. Aw. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around. Jay says, if they're going to communicate, they'll communicate no matter open or not, in my opinion. That's a fair opinion. I respect that opinion. Totally respect that. My shoe made a noise on the floor.
That was my shoe.
What we got?
Anything to say to Jesus? Your Savior? Your Lord?
The architecture of this building is out of this world. I love it. I love it.
Is there no more suffering in the afterlife?
Come on.
Do you have faith? Do you have faith even when you are dead?
Come on. Something, please.
Are you still alive after death? I heard something, so I'm running towards it. Are you over here? Did I hear you? Or was that just the abandoned place settling? Can you make that noise again for me, bitch?
Nothing.
All right, I'm shutting off the EVP.
Oh, okay. Ash says, wow, Noah, you own a church. Yeah, so everyone here is so lovely. Good vibes all around, for sure. All right, what do you guys think about this? You probably just screamed bitch to some dead priest. This is my all-time favorite word. That's my all-time favorite curse word. I say it for everything. I love it, Jen. Well, I really hope the dead priest responds then. Bruce says the suspense is killing me. What do you guys think about this, Bruce? Bruce, what do you think about this? And everyone else. This right here. I'm going to zoom in. Ready? I know exactly what this is. I figured it out. It took me like a year. But I figured it out. You see that? This is the proof right here. I have multiple cameras on the same spot. But there's no shadow. Yep, you guys are right.
Yep. It was an IR reflection from it. Exactly. It was my shadow from the IR light. Yep. Absolutely right. You guys are right. So you guys know. You guys freaking know. So Annie was outside. She was exploring the other half of the place. She couldn't take it here anymore in the band church. Let's see here. All right, let's try it again. So if I go slow, we can easily debunk this. The further I creep up towards the altar, the shadow moves in sync with how I walk up to his altar. Turn down the volume. So the more I creep up to the altar, the shadow moves with me. It was definitely the IR light reflection from the loft, for sure. But in this video, I never claimed it to be paranormal. Because to be honest, when I uploaded this video, I still wasn't sure what the hell that was. It took me a long time to figure it out. For something so simple. Which shows how slow I am. Ash says, at least you're upfront about debunking your own things. I love, it shows integrity. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. Bruce says, watch out. Debunking your own videos might piss yourself off and you might have to report yourself. True. True. I am my own worst enemy. Yeah, I have to call YouTube on this. Put me on that list again. A second time. God damn. I love it, Bruce. That's hilarious. Jay says lesser channels would have claimed that was a priest running away from the altar. Yes. Yes, exactly. A lot of these paranormal channels, you guys already know. You guys already know. They never use, or they purposely don't use their critical thinking skills. And they want people to believe that's a ghost, even though they themselves are not dumb. They know that's not a ghost, but yet they will claim it as such for the algorithm, for the watch time, to gain the viewer's trust, when in reality, they're actually lying to the audience. It's crazy. Let's see here. Okay. And it does show that it wasn't a ghost, also due to the fact that my Sony camera did not capture that shadow at all. So that's proof. That's proof that's nothing. Oh, and then this camera too, along with it. I forgot about the GoPro camera too. There's no shadow on the GoPro camera, my body cam right now.
My keys are jingling and it sucks. All right, let's hear it together, guys. Let's listen together. Oops.
EVP session number 1.
There we are.
I'm placing it. Excuse me, burp. I'm gonna place it on the camel.
Yes, Jackie. It did mess with me a little bit. The reverb, for sure. Because I think at this time, this was my first investigation at a church. So now I think it's only been like, I think I've investigated 4 churches, 4 abandoned churches, but this one was my first one. Abandoned churches are very hard to find. I do want to actually investigate like an active church. That would be pretty cool, but I don't know if they will let me.
There we are.
Or they claimed it to be a demon. Yeah, that's true.
EVP section number 1. Fully left hands. Fully left hands. If there's anyone praying to Jesus, God. Do you have anything to say to him?
It's good that it echoes in here, guys. It's really good that it echoes.
I still agree with that. Reverb does help. So, because if you have an EVP recorder and say a ghost does hypothetically speak, if it reverbs, then in my opinion, I believe that actually that could help prove to the audience that it's actually a ghost and not nothing. Because I've seen paranormal channels that like are in a very big room like this where it echoes a lot because of how empty it is. Obviously it's a church, so it's different, but and I've seen paranormal investigators add stuff into the EVP recorders and don't take into account the environment around them. So when they're in an open room that clearly it has a lot of reverb, and the EVP does not have, the EVP session goes on and their ghost that they caught doesn't have reverb to their voice, then obviously it has to be fake. Because the ghost would have to be reverbed to their own voice. If that makes sense. We're gonna skip it. Back then, investigating and making these videos, I would always show the whole listening phase of the EVP, which I don't do anymore because honestly, like, who would want to listen to that? Hold on, y'all. Let's just skip this part. I should have just cut this part out.
Nothing.
All right, here we go. You can hear an airplane going overhead. We're next to an airport. Making sure all my cameras are still on.
AM in reverse.
All right, last session, and we're gonna have to end it. Last session.
Seems like I'm talking to.
All right, so at this point in time, I'm just trying to get a reaction out of them. So don't mind me provoking them. Because at this point in time, I truly didn't think that this place is haunted. So at this point, in reality, I'm just provoking the air.
There's nobody that really cares about Jesus. Nobody here gives a fuck about God? Huh. I thought you guys were praying men / women. So you guys come here just to state for yourselves, huh? Not for God, not for Jesus. You guys come here for yourselves.
I do feel like, honestly, poking the bear does help paranormal investigations. Poking the bear, in my experience, helps because it's basically just rage baiting the ghosts. You have to try to rage bait them. I'll do anything for evidence. And if that requires me being an asshole, it depends. Obviously, it depends. Because if it's like a native burial ground, I will not be an asshole. Or like if it was like children, I will not be an asshole. You know what I mean? If it was women, I will not be an asshole to any woman ghost. You know what I mean? But if there's nothing going on in the band place that I'm investigating for about an hour, that's when I start provoking. Because at that point, I'm just standing there waiting for something to happen. And if I want something to happen, I'm going to have to sacrifice me being nice. Jen says, there's an abandoned church near me. It never was finished being built. Interesting. Next to it is a small lake, and the police found 2 female skeletons. Oh, turns out they were victims of a serial killer. That's wild. Wow. Now that church might be haunted. That church might be haunted. Traumatic experiences like that does bring out ghosts. Because hauntings are tremendously crazy things that happened in history and time that imprinted in an area. So your unfinished church that was near you could be haunted. Damn. Okay, no worries, Fawn. You can get lunch right now, Fawn. Go get lunch right now if you can.
This place is not haunted. Not haunted whatsoever. Nobody's here.
Nothing. Just interference.
So are you guys here every Sunday or what?
Jen, I would love to go with you. Would love to go with you.
Talk to me.
Come on, get something.
Talk to me.
We got to keep an eye out on the IR camera.
So all of you are babies, huh? Don't want to talk?
Nothing. Hell yeah, Jackie.
No? Wow, you guys finally shut the fuck up, didn't you? You have nothing to say. So, are you guys in hell or heaven or here? You wanted to go to heaven.
Jay says Sunday might be some of those churchgoers that only come on holidays. You know, I was thinking, like, when I was recording this, I'm pretty sure it was on a Thursday. I really wish we went on a Sunday to investigate the spot. That would be really nice, like the morning of a Sunday. The more the merrier. I'm more scared of serial killers popping up. Yeah, fair enough. Ash says, I don't like it when you're being a bully to dead people. Not a lot of people do, and I understand why. I truly understand it. It's just, for me, I feel like for me, I have to. Because it kind of, what's the word for it? It inflames it a little bit, if that makes sense. It like, you're putting like more sticks into the fire. And in order for me to, I mean, I want to collect evidence. I want to prove that ghosts are real. And if what it takes to prove that ghosts are real is for me to be an asshole, as long as it's not like any burial ground that is like native, or if it's children, I don't do that, but I'll investigate them, but I don't provoke. It just inflames it, you know? You know. I definitely understand it gives them energy to, yes, exactly, yep. Because you guys already know, like, well, at least in my opinion, I do believe that they feed off of our emotions, especially fear. Because fear, in my opinion, fear is genuinely healthy when you go out exploring and ghost hunting. Because fear, that brings out the nasty. And the nasty is what you want, as long as you have a camera on you. Because obviously you can catch them. And in there and be like, hey, queen, or slay. I know, right? True, you're right. Period. Can they feed off my positive energy? I'll see why not. Sometimes provoking is a very good way to go. Just be careful not to overpush it. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. Hey, queen.
So why aren't you in heaven? Huh? What caused you to stay if you are here?
Yeah, so and to continue where I left off. So if like you come into a place and you're angry, then they'll feed off of that and they'll take it and use it however they want. But it inflames shit if you have some sort of negative energy to you. But if you're fearful, if you're scared, that's good. If you're angry, that's kind of a good thing too. But if you're positive, it doesn't really, like, if you're like, I don't know, if you're being nice, it doesn't really do much, to be honest. Because being too nice in the world, you guys know, being too nice in the world, really, you're really at a disadvantage in general. You know what I mean? Oh, Casper? I know, right? You're right, Jay. You got a crush on Casper. I love it. That's hilarious. All right, so it's 2:20. Let's stop it right here. But I do want to say goodbye to everybody before I leave. I'm going to run to the bathroom after this, too. I have to go pee. He was a cutie patootie. Yep. Oh, Casper. Exactly. You're right, Ash. You're right. You can be kind and strong. Do not mistake kindness for weakness. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Spot on. Dude, I would love to catch a ghost that is still mad at the world. Because that's what I do believe in, though. Like, I believe in, if you're a bad person when you were alive and then you die, you will be a bad person as a ghost. You know? So I would love to see and talk to a ghost that is truly mad at the world or just angry about their lives, because that's where I will collect the most evidence. All right, Freestyle, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, my friend. And Jen, thank you for earlier for the donation. Thank you. And thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. And Fawn, have a good night. I love you. I love you all. Bruce,
Again, thank you so much for earlier. That means a lot. I will see you on the flip, brother. Really happy that you're here today, my man. And Jay, I'll see you soon, brother. Jay's mixed bag, thank you. Thank you, homie, for sticking around. And Lisa, have a good night. Mark, thank you for sticking around as well. Both of you, you guys are fantastic. Always love having you here. J-Mass, you always come in as soon as we leave. I love it. I'll see you tonight. Bruce says, thanks for an excellent few hours of entertainment. Be well and have a kick-ass week. Thank you, brother. You as well. You as well. Bye, Ash. I love you. I'll see you soon. Have a good day today, my friend. All right, let's see. Fawn, I'll see you on the next one. You take care, Fawn. Much love to you. All right, team. Love you all. Take care. I'll see you on the flip.